observation car. It would have gone at the end of a passenger train. It was set up at that time with seats and rear facing to look out the back to watch the world go by. It's dates from the 1930s originally. It was brought here to be part of the restaurant, and that's why, again, it has tables and chairs in here as though it's a restaurant still. Part of the original group formed to look into and eventually develop a museum here. A gentleman by the name of Robert Spa owned it and was very instrumental in getting the steam engine, which is a former New York Central steamer, one of the very few left, not more than a dozen that we're aware of, that weren't scrapped as soon as they were taken out of service. So it's sitting here. Mr. Spa approached the city about some repairs to the sidewalk out front. One of the city officials came to check out what Mr. Spa was talking about, saw the steam engine out back and said, "What's that?" And Bob explained the history of it. It made its first revenue run out of Elkhart.
Oh, wow.
So it operated all over the system at one time or another, but it started here, and it has come back here.
Oh, wow.
So it got brought back, and then Dennis Harney, who was the city's director of planning and development at the time, who was the one that was checking out what Bob wanted to do out front, said, "Well, this has always been a railroad town. We ought to have a railroad museum here."
Makes sense.
We have a railroad museum here.
Yes.
Bless his heart. Always liked trains. Original interest was more into streetcars and interurbans. That's because my dad was a motorman on the Gary Railway's streetcar system. I don't remember that. That was about the time I was born.